Hello, friends, Romans, country ladies. Let's discuss this. I don't even know which form of social media I found this on, and at this point, it doesn't even matter. Let's read this together. Mamas, I need y'all opinions on this one. I am not a mama, but you're getting this opinion. Elon is currently working on a new version of robots that can carry your baby for 9 months while you go to work. You and your partner just need to bring sperms and eggs. They fertilize and allow it to grow inside the robot for 9 months. This is going to reduce the number of women that die during delivery. Moral question. Thoughts? One thing about this lady with 2 thumbs, she got thoughts. Before we dive through all of this chaos section by section, I want to introduce myself for the people that are new here. Hi, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. Talk a lot about decentering men, child-free living, all of that great stuff. I'm also working on a masterclass that are going to help people to get into their journalism or freelance writing journey, so that way you don't just write for fun, but you can also write for money. If you're interested in that, there'll be more info in the description. But Okay, let's start at the top here. Mamas, I need y'all's opinion on this one. Honestly, we're going to do a quick pause there. Why? Because I think it's important for us to realize that, yes, while this is literally the process, like in the creepiest way possible, this is an aspect of the first big aspect of motherhood is the pregnancy, or like having a uterus, you know what I mean? Is the pregnancy side. But this does not just affect mothers. This affects literally everybody with a uterus. Everybody that considers themselves a woman, which, once again, not one and the same necessarily, but you know what I mean. Why do I say it like that? Because look at this picture. This is how men see us. A collection of parts necessary for reproducing the working class, for continuing the ongoing efforts of populating the planet. They see us as a collection of parts. And they've talked about it in movies, they've talked about it on podcasts, they talk, and my God, they talk. But this is just a very clear visual example of just how literally they see us. Bolts for a baby. Moving on to that next sentence, Elon is currently working on a new version of robots that can carry your baby for 9 months while you go to work. Multiple things to talk about there. One big thing to talk about, Elon Musk, the person that can't even make a working car, wants to make a baby machine. Like, this isn't gonna work regardless. He's a billionaire. He's not smart. He's just got money to burn. So this would never actually be a means to a functional end, but it's the sentiment. Because it's the sentiment that matters, because it's the sentiment that is felt most heavily by the populace, by the zeitgeist, right? Because yeah, he doesn't do things that work, he doesn't create things that work, but what he says, what he does, what he wants is what a lot of men say, do, and want. They want babies. They want women to make babies, but also because he is such a pivotal point, such a pivotal part in this terrifying capitalistic machine. While you go to work, you still have to be a cog in the machine. Don't lose your job. Keep making money, keep feeding the machine. And listen, I know that you don't want to lose your job so that way you could have a baby. Listen, you can still work your job. You can still work that 9 to 5. You can literally still slave away. Don't worry. We've got another baby machine. You can keep your baby machine closed. We know that that's all that you are, but you can buy another baby machine because that's what you want, right? That's what you want, right, ladies? I also just want to point out, because it does really, really creep me out. I don't know if this is AI generated, but it also would not surprise me if it's not, if this is actually what a prototype is supposed to look like. Why does it have to have boobs and be white, as you can tell, right over here? Why is this such a racial, not just racialized, but sexualized baby machine? We all know the answer to this because that's literally how they see women as, like, she don't need to got titties. Arguably, they could put the egg and the sperm in a little ball, in a little orb that has all of these sensors connected to it that'll like react to the baby's every need. But no, they have to sexualize it. They have to make it hot. They have to want the robot. They have to want the collection of parts. This is how they see women. And yes, hypothetically, if any of this works, it won't. But if any of this works, it would reduce the number of women that die during delivery. But listen, they don't care about that. There's an astronomical number of women that are dying during delivery, that are dying because of the lack of adequate health care that they should be able to get in the United States, but they're not because politicians have more say than actual doctors. There's a huge amount of women that are giving birth to their rapists' babies in just Texas alone. I've made so many videos about that, and you can scroll and find them. I'll try and tag it up here if I can find it. Like, this does not matter to them. It would just be like a happy side effect. Like, they still want babies no matter what. But if they're like, oh, like, let's throw the women a bone. Let's throw those uterus havers a bone. All right, listen, you won't die. No matter what, they're going to do their best to try and recreate the next labor force. But they're like, oh, if this is something that floats your boat, you know, like breathing, then cool, you like breathing, right? Buy the baby machine. And at a moral level, which at the end of the day, this is a moral question, right? At the end of the day, in a world where this works, right? It won't. But in a world where this works, this baby is going to be born with so many issues, so many problems. Why? Because not generally, when a baby is inside of a uterus, inside of the parent that is going to be giving birth, that baby feels your heartbeat. That baby recognizes your laugh. That baby is into what you eat, your favorite foods, is a conversation with that baby. There is fetus turned baby. You know what I mean, right? There is a interpersonal connection. That uterus, that body is that baby's first sense of community. And you're putting that baby in a bubble, literally in a wine glass. And you think that baby's not going to be a sociopath? And you think that baby is going to have any sense of human connectivity? That baby, that moon glass baby, that moonshine baby, you think that baby's going to know how to interact with people? Really? But listen, the oogas are gonna booga to the day the cows go. I don't know, to Nobu. They're gonna do what they do. And they're gonna keep trying to have other ideas for how to get women to have babies or how to get somebody else to have these babies. Because listen, we literally do. The women that want babies, you can have them, and honestly, I don't think you need a man. Science is advanced enough where I don't think you need some man. I saw a lesbian couple on here that showed the baby that they made together with the help of science, but that baby literally looked like a mix of the two of them. So I said, oh, all right. But men need uteruses. Men, not women. Clearly they don't need women to reproduce. This will not work. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So they're trying to do something to create all the parts that they prefer that we have, literally boobies and baby. So do with that information what you will, but those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please tippity tap them in the comment section. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Stay safe out there.